Hey guys, what is going on? Alex here, and today we're going to take a little bit of the break from a little bit of a break from the USS Constitution, and we are going to swing our attention not really back over to the war vehicles. Today I'm going to be giving you guys a tutorial on the M4 Sherman. This is going to be a rather difficult tutorial for me to make, as I'm going to be having to go back and forth at this Sherman that I made couple weeks ago, and now I'm deciding to do a tutorial for it. It's going to be pretty difficult for me, but it should and all end up wrapping in pretty good for you guys. I'm going to be like cutting the video a lot just to short of get a feel of how I do the Sherman, how I did it rather. So yeah, so here's the Sherman. I think it's my favorite tank of the ones that I made, and just gonna shorten my chunk things a little bit because I don't want you guys seeing all the stuff that's over there. And yeah, so the materials you're going to need is a block of coal, sandstone, sandstone slab, sandstone stairs, and stone brick slab. So first what we're going to start off with is the tires, which go like this. And this one is one back behind that one, so you skip a block and then over. Now you're going to want to replicate that a distance of 5 blocks further, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this centerpiece should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll get rid of that. And these tires are actually pretty unrealistic because the real thing would actually have it actually has one more tire in there, but I couldn't fit it just to work on looks and scale, so I wasn't really able to fit it. Now for the tracks, I use stone bricks. I do this. What I basically do is come up. Oh, you probably need stone. You need stone stairs as well. And just go around like that. Now that looks a bit dodgy. I guess I've never really used that word. Pretty sure British people use that word. Anyways, that doesn't look all too good, but it doesn't look too bad when you've got the covers on it. So you're pretty good there. So you want to go over like this, and then this is your little down track right here, and then go over 2, and then down like that. So the track should be on the top portion of that block. Now obviously you want to give your tires some rims. Obviously since this is Minecraft I use that word like twice in the same sentence, but whatever. You can give your tires rims with buttons. So just do recapture that same feel with the other side. These tracks I think tend to work really well. I mean, obviously you have to work with what you got. Okay, why did that fail? You gotta work with what you got. Sometimes because you don't really have much to work with. You know, stone is tracks, like what? So now what you're gonna want to do is the hood of the thing. I don't really go realistically like on these things. I usually go with just how it's easier for me to build. So now what you're gonna want to do is go into the one right there, and there, and you're just gonna go 1, 2, 3 across. So that's pretty much your hood, I guess. And now you're gonna go like this, and over here. This is a slab across, so it's gonna end up being a slab across like this. And then you've got a interior like that. So it kind of works out because as you can see this little thing comes by, and you've also got this stone slab thing coming across like this, so the gun's gonna come right out of there. So it ends up working pretty well. Well enough for that matter. So far what we have is a nice shape down of the hood of, like, I don't even know what it's called. I guess it would be called the hood. So yeah, that's what we basically got down there. Whoopsies. Alright, so next what you're going to want to do is, instead of making it slab all the way across, I think you're going to want to have to go like this, and just get rid of the slabs. And actually, go for stairs all the way across the top. So that's how that's supposed to go. And then now 2 blocks behind that one all can be sandstone because this is part of the beginning of the turret type thing. I don't really know my vocabulary when it comes to tanks. All I know is like, okay, so you put that block there just for some definition. Yeah, I really don't know any vocab. So now what we're gonna want to do is we're gonna kind of want to carry the design out to the underneath. Now that can be achieved with a slab. I just looked over there to try to get that. Now you want to get the slab, and that's pretty much it. You want to take your sandstone. Now put your slab on top of that, all the way to there. Now once again on this side, want to get your slab, put a block on top of it, and then carry it across with the sandstone. Now what you want to do is start to give it some shape, the turret some shape, and it really doesn't feel that amazing when you start off, as you can see, but it ends up looking pretty good. This should be there. So yeah, so you want to do something like that. It's gonna end up looking better than it does right now. Right now it's just a rough picture of what it's going to eventually be. Now, what you can pretty much do from here is carry all of, maybe not, is that something you can do? No, you cannot. So you have to do 3, and this right here should be a stair. So the first one from the corner of the first thing would be a stair. 1, 2, 3, stair, and then, or actually, yeah, that's a stair. So same thing with the other side. 1, 2, 3, stair, oh, and stair. Now on the front, it's a little bit different. What you're gonna want to do, right here, it really gives it, I say a lot, don't I? It gives it a really good I don't know if that's what I want to say. It gives it a really good character right here, because when you go up like this, it feels like it goes in a little bit. So I really liked how that turned out. Quite proud of that, actually. I need to grab a slab. There we go. The reason why I keep looking back so much is, 1, to figure out what to do, and 2, to grab slabs, because I'm too lazy to, like, scroll. Yeah, that's right. So you're just really kind of getting the roundish shape of it right now. Gotta get that slab. Alright, now carry the slab across, and on the front right here, this is where your turret comes out. So this is where you're going to need some cobblestone, and you're going to want to carry it out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks from the stairs. This Sherman really had the kind of a short turret, really. And it was really kind of stout. I'm not Canadian, by the way. It was really stout, and, you know, nice and stout. Stout. So now what you're going to want to do is do kind of like a, almost like you're going to make like a, I don't know, like an arrow pointing downward, I guess. But do half of it, so those 2, and then that one, and then that one. And then the rest can be filled in with, what's this block? Sandstone. The rest can be filled in just as followed on the first side. You're going to want to do the same thing here. Creates a nice effect. And put the sandstone down. And from there, you can just put the sandstone in to do the rest of the work. And that is where you have your exit, if you will. Or is it? No, I did this the wrong way. That's what I did. Because this ends up being right here, and that's flat. So now this is your entryway, which should be right on the line with your turret. and this is where you're going to enter your tank. So, yay. Extend that a little bit. Alright, so we've got a rough first half of it kind of done. And what we're going to want to do now is the back. So let's grab a stair, and I'm just going to carry it across, just the regular stair. And then in the middle, for definition, add that. Next, what we're going to do is just add these right here. Take the slabs, one over, and this could actually carry more over. So you just want to carry that. Take the slabs. There we go. Now what we're going to want to do, I'm just trying to grab the correct block here because I am just so obsessive compulsive disorder. Okay, I need to get rid of that. Alright, there we go. So now what we're going to want to do is, with this block right here, we're going to want to carry it, and it's actually supposed to, and then you go right here, all the way across to the other side, and that is 5 wide, right? Right. I think. That's kind of different than up here. Yeah, 5 across. So, and then you're gonna want to have an extra 3 slabs right there to ensure definition. Now what you're also gonna want to do is continue this and have it go like this. And now you've got pretty much, you can start to see your back shaping up. Now this is actually 1 block flat right here, and then 3 carried there, and right here you can just seal your thing up by, oh, and you wanna make these right here actually stairs, so change that, not slabs, stairs, and then you can seal it up with some definition, a block. So now you've got a nice full looking tank, and it's nice and defined, and it's got definition, whatnot. Now you gotta do the interior, which, as you can see, I can walk into, is completely rubbish. I'm also saying rubbish, and I'm not British. So this is gonna be the part of the video where I have trouble because I am not able to see what I did. Remember, I completely made this design up off the top of my head, after a little bit of research, of course, and then I had an issue recreating it with other ones, and then I was just able to do it like snap. But then, like, I thought about doing a tutorial, and I was just like, oh, I forgot to do the underneath part of the thing over here. That's why it looks so poor. Got it. So yeah. Also, you want to include there. You want to include a sandstone block. And that is supposed to be like that. I know it kind of looks strange, but whatever. You put a sandstone slab all the way across here. Put that back. Yeah, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go with another slab, and we're gonna patch it up right here, because you know you don't want to see the inside of the tank. You really just want to see the outside, right? So just continuously patch it up. Make sure nothing is visible, because if it's visible, it's gonna look pretty sketchy, and you don't want your tank looking sketchy. You want it looking good. I don't even know. What am I saying? I'm talking right out of my ass right now. It's just it's because it's 9:47 p.m. and I'm tired. I'm really tired. I've still got homework to do, and oh my god, so stressed, man. What you're gonna want to do underneath this is just a simple carryover of that. So that's underneath the second one. Or actually, no. You only need, I mean, you can do that for a more bulky feeling, but I only put like that just to make it feel more rounded, right? Okay, so now that, as you can see, if we go under here, just to prove, we are actually kind of finished with the floor plans. And, oh, well, we still have this part to do, actually. So you're gonna want to go up by a slab, which actually doesn't end up looking like you're going up at all, but you are, so keep that in mind. Your floor is going to still be, dang it, panic. Your floor is still going to be the same place, but it's just looking like it's going up, so that's really cool. It gives the tank a nice effect, but you don't have any problems inside. Alright, so for the most part, we are finished with the body, and the interior is complete. You know, if you guys would like to add something, you are free. I don't know how I did the interior on this one. I know it's really, really cool, but, oh, alright, so I made like 2 floors, that's what I did. Yeah, that's cool. I remember, so you want to take your fence gates now, which you did not have out earlier, an anvil, and a trapdoor. Fence gate, this side, want to put your anvil right there, or maybe you can actually put it out further. Right here, I actually put it out further. So, that would be right here. I guess I'll just do that for the sake of the video. I'll try to make it exactly, because I really like the way the first Sherman turned out, and I really would like to replicate that in a tutorial. If that makes sense. Wow, I'm a retard. There we go. So that's like a nice machine gunner effect. I really like how that turns out, and with the trapdoor it looks just as cool. So now you're going to want to take your trapdoor and, as well, wrong block. Oh, lag. You're going to want to take your trapdoor and, why am I lagging, dude? And you're going to want to break those blocks. Alright, now I'm back to normal, right? Yeah, back to normal. And put your trapdoors right there. Actually, no, that looks kind of weird. You want to put it on the half slab, so that way they show up and they're visible and stuff, and yeah. Alright, so next, if I just take a look at what I'm dealing with, to make the interior, it's actually pretty difficult. I say a lot. I need to get better at that. So you make the interior. It was really difficult for me. Making the interior of tanks is so difficult, and you really have to just be good at it and know what you're doing to be able to make an interior. But I mean, you really don't need a lot of prep. You definitely need what's it called? Experience. Experience is definitely necessary for the interior of the tank, because really, okay, how is this even possible? Experience is really crucial because you really don't have any experience, if that makes sense. I mean, you don't have, okay, what am I saying? I'm stuttering like crazy. How do I put this? Experience is important because knowing what you're dealing with and knowing the size of the tank really can impact the way you make your tutorial, or not your tutorial, your tank interior. So knowing how big your tank is in real life can really impact like how you make your tank. Like if you're gonna research your tank, which I suggest you should, you really want to make sure that you know the dimensions, because then you can do a lot with the interior, and this interior is pretty unrealistic, I must say. I mean, I didn't intend for it to be, but that's just the way it turned out. That's how it ended up being. So yeah, so now what we're going to do is this. We are going to use, actually, the blocks, and they are going to come across like this, and like, let me out around here. Now right here is going to be the actual ladder, and this is where you're going to climb up it. So just want to carry this, and it really doesn't matter what you do further than this point. You want to definitely go in and that. So now you've got your little area. When I get out ladder, there we go. And you want to put your trapdoor down. Oh, that's a problem. Okay, so actually what we're gonna want to do is put our ladder right here, because you can probably figure out what the hell that you cannot get down. How do I do it over here? Alright, that's pretty much how I'm gonna ask myself. What did I do over here? Okay, so I brought it down a block before I went to the ladder. That was a smart technique, I guess. I just don't know what I did, because it's like, it's difficult to keep track of how you did things, I guess. I don't know. I can put a slab there and it works. So yeah, just go like that, and then the back would be actually not able to access. So yeah, now this can be like a little place for levers, whatever, whatnot. Okay, you don't need these blocks, you need this block. You do need that block, and I would suggest just filling it in to calm your OCD. Okay, you need that block. So you can just kind of make like a diagonal structure, I guess. For this side, it only goes so far, whatever. I guess you can fill it in all the way if you really don't like that. I'm gonna leave actually a little space here for like levers and stuff. So yeah. Anyways, right now you've got your cockpit area. There's still a lot of area back here, but that's where I'd like to put the engine, but I don't actually ever build the engine. So, I just leave space out and you can assume it's the engine. So that's what I do with that. There's going to be a small little area here that shells are going to be loaded in. Give me a sandstone block, thank you. And it's just minuscule. Oh, shysters. Put that back. So yeah, just a little place where I guess you'd put your shells and take them out, whatever. So now you've got your interior floor plan done. What you're gonna want to do, get out a fence, if I can find one, and a trapdoor. This is as good as you can get. I guess you can use a stair, and in this case I think I'm probably gonna use a stair just to kind of make it feel better. I mean, it's really non-realistic because they did not have chairs in there. They had like I guess you could say like a World War II day office chair, but like stuck into the side of the thing and stuff and whatnot. What's up? So let's get a lever out, a button out, and now we're just completely going after decoration. You're pretty much done with the rest of your stuff. And this is completely optional. If you just want to make a shell of a tank just to look good, if you just, making a tank for some not unnecessary, just some non-important reason, this this part of the video rather, is probably going to be non-important to you. But if you are making one, I suggest stick around, because I'm going to have to do the decoration outside still, so, or you could do that if you want. Actually, we moved the chair up, but I said I'd move the chair up, but I don't know. What am I talking about? Alright. So, right here you encounter a problem. You can just put a slab there. Anywhere you really encounter... What the... Okay. Anywhere you really encounter a problem, you can just take care of it by putting your own little twist on it. It's alright. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't affect anything in the long run. Down here is going to be where the machine gunner would be. Let's put his chair there. The rest of this area is... Okay, let's put his chair closer, because we need more room for our iron blocks. You're going to want to use that lever that you have and make these... These are going to simulate iron, like, iron boxes, I guess? I don't know. Just iron stuff. Whatever. Doesn't really matter. And you can add your lever, even a button for convenience, and a button. You can add a... You can even add a little lever like that to add deco. Right here is like a cockpit where the fighter would crawl out, so you want a ladder on this side. And now you're gonna get your shells, which are in fact these, and you're gonna load them into that little loading bay I was talking about. This is pretty unrealistic because it's difficult to get the shells out of there. So, oh shoot, wait, does that work? No, it doesn't. So yeah, that's pretty much your interior. It's really easy to make the interior for these, but yet it is still pretty hard because shoot. It's still pretty hard because you've got to work with such little space and you have to make it so detailed in such a little space. So now I'm going to deco it just like I did on this one. So it's going to be repetitive back and forth, and if you've hated that already and if you've just despised me for doing it, too bad. I'm doing more of it because I need to show you what to do. So adding this green, this is like I said in the other video, but if you weren't here before that one, yeah, I guess I can show you now. I'm gonna have to go in there and replace all the buttons and whatnot, but this is a North African style tank, so basically it is like sandstone with green camouflage, and the sandstone, there's no way around it. I wish, I don't know if that's the right word, I truly wish that I could just use like regular freaking, what's it called? What the hell? I did this wrong. I really wish I could just use regular green stained clay slabs. And that's something I really, really want this game to have. Green stained clay slabs, that'd be the best thing ever. Like, oh my god, erection status, best thing ever. Alright, let's get that all set in. And really, your shell is completely identical to that shell right now. Now we're just going to want to add the additional decorations, which include of a smoke pipe, which I don't even know if it's realistic or not, but it definitely adds an effect. And okay, I'm actually going to go as far as to seeing exactly how this is built. Alright, there we go. Oh, shoot. What the hell? Alright, there we go. What the? What block was it? Alright. Oh my god, I'm so destructive. Alright, there we go. And now you can add a few antennas, just get your antenna thing. Honestly, the antenna looks really good behind the, oh, make it 2 high. Or 3 high could be fine. No, it looks a little bit too overpowering. It actually kind of looks good behind the gun because it makes it look like it has a top. I don't know. That's kind of just satisfying to me. And lastly, you can add another telephone pole here. This can be 3 high because it is on the back. Now I'm going to take the jukebox. You're going to want to take some rails, and you are going to want to take ladders. Now, add 3 jukeboxes along right here, and now this is when you're going to want to puff that up. Take your rails. Put a block right here, but then delete it so that way it looks like it's like tied down. And then put your ladder down. This can be achieved, if you don't know, by crouching and placing it. And then you've got a nice looking cargo storage on the back. And looks just pretty cool. Now what you can do actually is just, you don't even need to put all this special stuff on there, but if you'd like, it just goes like 2 ladders, trapdoors on the outside. And now what you're going to want to do is add a ladder just to add like a, kind of like, not a usable ladder. Going over here to get this and these. Add 2, hold on. Add that little block there. Add 2 of these. They kind of look like they'd hold something or they'd actually have a purpose, but they really don't. And now your M4 Sherman is completed. It was a pretty difficult. Actually, nope, you're not done. Right next to the tripwire, put a green. Your M4 Sherman is completed. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Tell me what you thought of it. I'm really happy with the Sherman. I may or may not, go and show you guys some of these other tanks. This was the first original version of the Sherman that I made. This is the Panzer. This, honestly, no, this is the Tiger. This is something I probably would be able to do, and I'd probably come back with the rest of my tanks except for this one. This is just so difficult. Or maybe I could. I don't know. It's so difficult to follow. I don't know. So yeah, this was the Sherman. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you rate it up, comment, subscribe. Rating isn't even possible anymore, is it? Whatever. Make sure you like the video if you enjoyed it. If you got any, like, if you built this tutorial, please, if you, like, use it in a video or, on a server, just give me credit. Say, like, built by NDGL or something, or if you yourself, like, upload a video of it, please, I would ask you to upload my channel and the tutorial, or put the links to my channel and the tutorial in the description. I'd really appreciate that. I really worked hard on these, designs, and, oh wait, there's still stuff we can add. If you want to add the white star that realistically the Sherman's had, and you've already stayed this long, so you can just put a nice item frame right there, and I'm going way too fast. Put a nice item frame right there, item frame right there, and an item frame right there. And you've got the stars, which are really kind of unneeded, and you can put one on the front. Right there. So yeah, let me know what you guys thought. Like I said, please give me the credit if you did upload a video of it. Link this tutorial and my channel. And if it's used on a server, just say designed by NDG Alex. So, anyways, I've repeated myself so many times as I usually do. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to rate, comment, subscribe. I will see you guys later. Peace.